Okay. Okay. It's Castle Panic. Got it. Solitary mode. A solitaire game. Basically, if you're like James Rolfe, this game is too complicated for your other friends, so you have to play it by yourself. Now James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, or Bored James, can enjoy this game by himself. That way he doesn't have to kill his imaginary friends. Spoiler alert! So all that's happening here is you have the order of play, you have the boss with the special rules, you have the rings. Okay, the quadrants are colored. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of like a math game. This is like a computer game where you do all the calculations yourself. So the forest, the archer, which means any monsters here use an archer card. Knight ring, which means any monsters here use your knight card. Then your swordsman. Any monsters here use your swords cards. The monsters move down as instructed, but sometimes they can rotate. But they definitely rotate when they get to the middle. So as every turn ends, the monsters move close, they hit a wall, monster takes a damage. Anytime they hit an object, they take a damage. And then once these 6 castles are gone, kind of reminds me of the Warlords arcade game by Atari. Once these castles are all gone, it's game over. So when the monsters move, they'll hit into this wall. The wall's gone. Then they'll hit into the castle. Then once they're in the center, then they start moving clockwise. So for the solitary game, solo game by just one player, all the standard rules apply to the solitary version with the exception that the player deals a hand of 6 cards and may discard and draw 2 cards instead of just 1. Be prepared for a challenging game. So it's got a ton of other problems. Well, not problems, but a lot of other variations. I need to know how you start. Start. Okay. Sample turn. No. Where is this? Play cards. This, once you learn these rules, a lot of this is just reinforcing it. Put 1 tower, put 1, draw, okay, take 3 goblin, 2 orc, and 1 troll. And put them into the archers. So we need 6 monsters to start out with. You're gonna want some kind of bag that's not see-through. And I don't know if my die was missing or it was just never came in the board game, so I replaced it with one of my own. So how many do I need? I think it's like 3 goblins, 2 orcs. Does it say a troll? And 1 troll. Why can't I see these goblins? Giant boulders, those are great. Here's a goblin, and I need 1 more goblin. Okay, and then all these other ones are hidden. To win, you have to kill all the monsters. But does that mean you have to, what if all the monsters are hiding? It means you have to draw all the tokens. So basically you will have to draw a boulder. There's no way to repair a castle. You can repair a wall. You can repair the walls, and you can also fortify the walls so they can take an extra hit. And then just remove this. Okay. So you're supposed to shake these and pick them out one by one. And then usually what you do is you roll and you go, okay, this one goes to 5. And they start in the forest. But we're starting in the since we're starting the game, they all start in the archers. So you're okay. They have lives. This guy has 1 life. This guy has 2 lives. This guy has 3 lives. And that is the trick. So when they get hurt, they point at the castle at what hit point they have left. And when they're dead, you just keep them as a trophy. So this is kind of reminds me like Shark Attack 2. You're always in movement. You got these order up cards. So I think I get 6 cards. And then I just draw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're all on a team, but the player that wins is the one that has the player that wins is the monster slayer, the guy who has the most points, who killed the most monsters. Okay, game's already taken too long, so we got Archer. Discard and draw 1 card. I think I can do 2 as 1 player. Let's get rid of the tar. Move 1 monster back into the forest. That's fine, so I'll discard 1 card and take another. Now I got a knight. Trade cards. I don't want to trade with. Play cards. So let's play these cards. So these archers, let's get rid of those trolls. Oops, these archers work in the blue. So I can't get rid of those. So I'll take care of these 2 goblins. Discard. Move 1 monster back to the forest, keeping it in the same number arc. Let's use it on that troll. Let's put him back in the forest. So the knight in the green, nobody there. A hero can hit in the archer, knight, or swordsman of the blue arc. There's none there. Any color swordsman. There's none there. Okay, move monsters. Does it tell me how to move the monsters? Okay. Let's go to moving the monsters. All remaining monsters on the board move 1 space. Monsters outside the castle move 1 ring closer to the castle. Okay. And then you draw 2 more tokens and face them up. If it's a goblin, roll a die. Place the token with the highest number corner. Tokens drawn may also be special, boss monster, monster effects. Boss monsters attack the castle as usual and also have a special effect. Monster effects are not placed on the board, but instead affect the players or monsters, and then discarded. Okay, after the player has resolved the 2 monster tokens, the turn is over. Okay. So move the monsters. Move them all. 1. Okay. Take 2 tokens. Okay. Plague Knights. And move monsters counterclockwise. Okay. So let's move. And then I should have done the monsters first. The Plague Knights. What's Plague Knights? Probably just means you can't use them for a turn. Plague Knights. All players must discard all the knight cards in their hands. Well, that's really upsetting. Plague Knights? Okay. Okay. Done.